Good morning. Happy Friday. So just wanted to say hi and see how everyone is doing today, and to let you know that today is very special for myself and my husband because it marks 30 days from our official first date that we had. And my husband's best friend, his name is Jeff. He reminded me today that he was the one that introduced me to Henry. And it was funny because Henry and I had a conversation the other day, and he admitted to me that at first he didn't want to go out with me. I mean, can you imagine that? Me, the sparkle. He didn't want to go out with me. But clearly that was just like a lapse of, judgment, and he was like insane for like a second until he came to his senses and decided that he should take me out. So he did. He picked me up at my house, and my father, God rest his soul, let him in. And as I was coming out of our bathroom wrapped in a towel, there was Henry sitting on our couch, and my dad was like, "Marianne, say hi to your date." And I was like, "Gee, thanks, Dad." And I'm like, "Hi, Henry." And I ran up the stairs as quick as I could, and I got dressed and blow dried my hair, which I had like New Jersey perm with big bouffant bangs, which I loved and I miss, and I wish some days I had that hair again. But I came back downstairs, and Henry picked me up in his 1987 Monte Carlo SS. Back then, that car was legit hot. So we had to run an errand real quick, and then we went down to Seaside, New Jersey. So down the shore, big boardwalk. I'm afraid of heights. The jerk got me on the sky ride that went from one end of the boardwalk to the other. I was so nervous. And then he's shaking it, and I almost dropped my pocketbook, which that would have been a disaster, but I didn't. So the sly guy puts his arm around me, thinking he's cool. And of course, I'm like, I fall for it. So he has his arm around me, and, we're talking. I mean, it's a pretty good first date, right? So we get off that ride, walk the boardwalk, we take the picture, which I posted on my personal page. I'm sitting on Henry's lap, and we just got this photo insert that says, "What a pair." And I have to say, we have been quite the pair for 30 years together, married for 28. It has been an incredible ride together. And I mean, when you share the sky ride, the log flume, Zeppelis, hand-holding, air supply music on the radio, up and back, and then an epic kiss to end the night. I walked into my house, and my mom happened to be up, and I shut the door, and I mean, it's so like in the movies. I put my head against the door, and I sighed, and I'm all of like 19 years old, and just dreamy-eyed. And my mom was like, "How was the date?" And I said, "Mom, I just went out with the guy that I'm going to marry." And I don't even remember what she said. I called Karen. I called Karen probably the next day and told all my friends, and we were like inseparable from like, we had like 3 or 4 dates straight after that. And 8 months later, we got engaged. A year and a half later, we got married. I mean, it was just like bang, bang, bang. I mean, when you know it's real, that just works out that way. And I mean, we had people in our lives that were reluctant. "Oh my God, you're getting married too young," and whatever. I mean, but obviously it worked out, because here we are, 30 years later, and I was the good wife today. I woke up this morning, made him pancakes, made him a really nice breakfast, and then I went out, did my workout, and this is my breakfast, green smoothie, because I got to get back on track. This COVID shut down, sheltering in, I put on a couple pounds, a little more than a couple pounds, but at least thank God I have the energy to walk every day, and this is my reward. Mary's green smoothie, but cute cup, right? That matches the shirt, you know, Mall Natural. So anyway, so that's it. That is my first date story with my Henry. I talk about him all the time. I post pictures all the time. You know who Henry is. We just love him. So that's it. Happy anniversary to me. Happy anniversary to Henry. And if Henry happens to watch this, I love you, baby. And here's to many more first dates together, because we love date night. So every date that we have is like our first date, minus the sky ride. Mwah. Love you guys. Happy Friday and happy weekend.